Happy Monday.
Happy Monday, brother. 9 o'clock. All right, so every day, 9 a.m., coming out from home. I live in Astoria, Queens. Going to work. Put my Strava, because it's important to record your miles. It's important to myself, not to everyone, but it's public so everyone can see where I'm going, how far I'm going, how fast I'm going. And I'm coming to this park. It's pretty good. People running, people relaxing, trying to be healthy, especially after the pandemic. Watching the Triborough Bridge, and we have a little skate park right here. I really love my neighborhood. Very peaceful, diversity. Holy shit. Well, sometimes you got to make a little shortcuts. So I would tell you a story of a wild guy that didn't finish school. He used to like to party a lot, I would say. Sometimes crazy, but responsible. Nothing out of the normal. So the kid came in 1994 in the Harlem, 117, New York, between Lexington and 3rd Avenue. And I came with my grandma. So my mother said, well, if you don't want to study, then you have to work. And so, all right, so I took it. I came to the United States 1994, September 16. I remember because September 16 is a big party in Mexico. That's the independence. So I was looking forward for that day, but I left Mexico without telling everyone that I was coming. So I don't like to say goodbye. I remember only my best friend went to the airport with me and said goodbye. So when I arrived, I got a big surprise seeing all this dirty New York. I mean, it's more dirty than the neighborhood that I was growing up. So yeah, I went to an agency to look for a job so they can help me. And I did try cleaning restaurants at night, but I got fired because the people found me sleeping when they got there. But the thing that they didn't know, I finished all my work. So what I'm gonna do? Faking that I'm riding. I'm riding, thinking about bicycles. No, I'm faking that I'm working when I'm already done. So I took a nap and they thought I wasn't working. All right, so job number one failed. Then after that, they found me another job. This job required not English. Well, they require English, but the minimum. And to know a little bit the city, Manhattan. Well, I was able to communicate, but through writing, because my pronunciation, it was very bad, you know. But I was very good at writing. So my pen and my notebook, it was my alliance. And so they said, this job is a courier job. I said, courier? Yeah, like a mailman, but on the bicycle. So I said, oh, bingo, bicycle. That sounds like fun. So I took it. I got the interview, they hired me right away, I think because they needed people. So yeah, I got the job done. Thank you. So yeah, That's how it started. But the little that I know, I started when the winter was approaching. And let me tell you, that was a nightmare. Yeah. It was very cold. Pretty much nobody told me how to dress. And sometimes it rains and you cannot take a break. You have to keep doing the job. And when you're not prepared, you're soaking wet, your hands are freezing, and you wish you were dead. Really, really miserable. But I do have a big ego, and that was not going to stop me. So now we just crossed the part of the Triborough Bridge. We're right now in Randall's Island. So we have to come here. We gotta take the other part that is gonna take us to Manhattan, to 125 Street, which is my old neighborhood. Oh, maybe we can stop by and see how it is. So, yeah, it was very hard, but I really like it to ride my bike when the weather it wasn't deadly. So I keep doing it. My first bicycle was a mountain bike bicycle, a Ross. I remember very well that bike. And got my first bicycle stolen. Yeah, just right there in front of my work. I parked it, I came out, and it was gone. Hi. So I work in my first company, ETS, Economic Trucking System. It was owned by Koreans, and they were paying very, very bad. But I didn't know about that until later on. Like when you start knowing other people and other messengers, and one of them, it was Felipe Roballo, King of New York. He was one of the savage urban racers back in the days, always winning, along with another dude, Yak. I think those two were the main guys. Of course, there's a lot of bad guys, but it's always one or two or three that make the difference. So then I met another friend and at parties, and none of them, they were messengers. And of course, everybody said, hey, what you doing? What kind of work do you do? So I said, oh, I'm a bike messenger. And they were very intrigued. One of them, it was Snake, Johnny Carolino. He said, dude, that job looks like a fucking awesome. So I got him his first job as a messenger in the same company that I was. And we worked a couple of years, then another 2-3 guys came in. So we got a passy. We like to ride our bikes, and we all got into fixed gear later on. My first fixed gear was a Panasonic. And black Panasonic. Pretty cool. Very, very cool. So yeah, we were, I think, the pioneers, some of the pioneers, because of course there was another track riders, which we didn't know. So I was like hanging out more with Felipe, so he invited me to one of these races called in Alicat. So we went to an alley catch. I can't remember exactly the name of it, but it was under the Brooklyn Bridge. I think it was the July 4th. It was organized by Hermes and Pete. So we all came like a fixie goons, like all like a passive. So we raced. Everyone did terrible, and well, not too terrible. So after the race, we got together, we hang out, drink beers, and talking about it. So we said that it was kind of like not fair to be with no brakes, single speed, against road bikes, mountain bikes, anything that got brakes. So a snake he organized the first monster track, first urban race, fixed gear, no brakes, in New York City. So we raced, I got 10th place, and it was like a 50 people probably, only bike messengers that I know, and it was really fun in the year 2000. So I organized Monster Track a couple times. I organized Monster Track 4, 5, and 6, I think, something like that. And so we all were living the messenger style. Like and I made Fast Eddie. So Fast Eddie was the iconic track rider. Big black dreads. Everybody know him. Everybody respect him. He was into the photographs and video. So So the alley cat scene, it was like insane. Like starring more alley cats, more racing, fixed gear took like crazy, like never seen before. And I was taken to the people that actually was into internet. Back in the days in the messenger scene, it was nothing. It was so new. Nobody had access. But Victor Uma, Freeway, Triple Rush, he taught me all about it. He was real smart. He knew a lot. So he was like the tech guy. So after everything was like about racing, who's the fastest, all that. Kevin Bolger, aka Squid, he held a series of racing in the velodrome, the only velodrome in New York, which is in Kinsena Park. So Kinsena Velodrome. So it was 8 weeks or something like that of racing every Tuesday or Thursday or Wednesday. Detailed information I forgot, and sometimes it's very vague what I remember, but yeah, he organized the racing in the velodrome. First time ever from Messengers to the velodrome. So, and it was sponsored by Puma North America. So at the end of the series of racing, they was going to choose 8 top riders to form a team, which was called Team Puma. So I was lucky enough to be part of that team, and we travel across country, racing velodrome, alley cats, living the rock star life. Yeah. Something pretty cool. But I was more into party than racing anyway. So that lasts like a couple years. And So after that, we kept our lifestyle, racing, organizing, party, all that. And Kevin and Fernando Rivera, aka Kid, they got together and they built a messenger company called Cyclehawk. In the beginning, we didn't know what name to put it on, but Kevin has his blog. It was Cyclehawk, and I told him that we should take that name already, because it's already known. So yeah, at the end we named it Cyclehawk Messengers. So I worked there, and well, you know, like a new company, struggling. So I helped them up by investing money on the company. So I became a partner. Then Premium Rush came into play. Producers, everything approached us for help to make this movie. So Fernando was very busy trying to keep the company alive. So he commissioned Squid to help them to with the knowledge of making it happen and making it real as much as they can. And yeah, so Sony came with a $60 million budget. They hire all messengers as extras. But at the time, I got married and I had a baby, my firstborn, Saul. And all shootings was like early morning. I was never able to do it. So, yeah. I'm not in the movie, but all my friends are. So yeah, I mean, my life is been evolving, and I've been involved with the main things that was happening in the scene. Also, we was approached by Body Glove that hired us, Messenger, to create a messenger challenge. So they came out with a big budget as well. They closed Union Square, and we organized the first messenger challenge, Alicat style. And I had a friend that was doing artwork for me. That one of his first drawings for Messenger was Monster Truck, which was really good. So everybody liked it. So they want a logo with a body glove, messenger scene. So I told him to submit a drawing, and he won. So his drawing was taken for the event. So let me see. Okay, we're in the bridge, very noisy. Maybe I keep going when we cross into the other side. All right, so yeah, pretty much I'm being in everything big that Messenger scene has in New York City. Also, I organized the biggest alley cat in New York, which was the CMWC 2005. And like over 300 riders. So fast forward, we in the messenger messenger company, Cyclehawk messengers. So like everything has a beginning and ending. And in end, the partnership. So Fernando ended up organizing, making, no, how can I say it? Fernando, aka Keith, made his own company, and I partnered with him. So we formed Street Kings NYC. Can I take the sidewalk?
Yeah, you can go down slowly.
Okay, thank you. So yeah, that's how we made Street Kings NYC. So we had the company a couple years. We merged with another company, and at the end we ended up losing the company. I never understood exactly what happened, but it's not really worth it to understand something that is over. So I keep moving, and I met Luis Placeres. He got a company VIP, so he gave me a chance to be with him. So I was with him a couple years. Then Antonio Colombo has his team racing in Red Hook Creek. So he asked me to take some video photos from it. And I did. So I was able to get a frame from him. So I didn't get it through him, so I got it through the distributor that was here in the United States, which is Cyclone Bicycle. So I contact them. And yeah, I met them, and at the time they was looking for somebody to take over of the Instagram account. All right, so that's how I met Eric Dieter, the owner of Cyclone Bicycle. And he gave me a chance to be part of his team. And the little that I know, I end up taking care of Cinelli USA. And this August is going to be formally, it's going to be 1 year. 3 years that I'm doing business with him. Yeah. And I'm very, very happy. In the place that I am. So I've always been working hard in everything that I do, and what I do it with passion. For me, it's not much about the money, because I'm not looking for money. I know it's essential, but what I'm looking for is a job that I love, and I'm happy in the environment. And Eric provide that. So for now, this is my story from the little wild kid in Mexico City to be the Cinelli USA. I don't know how to say it. It's like the manager. Everything related with Cinelli in the United States has to go with my hands. But it didn't end up there. Now I am in charge of all the brands that Cyclone is distributing in the marketing. So this is me, Juan Carlos Ramirez, aka JC Ramirez, aka Diablo, aka Diablotronic. I'm just a guy that loves to ride bicycles and happy to be in this industry, a healthy industry. Bicycle has all the positive it keep you in shape, clear your mind, save you money. Yep. I really don't know who I am. I do everything in the company. And I love it. I get to know everything in and out. And I think that's how I bring more value to it, by knowing everything around. From doing work, from picking up orders, doing marketing. Talking to the customers. Yep. This is my life, and I love it. I'm happily married. I have 2 kids, 1 son, 1 daughter. A great job, an incredible boss, amazing friends. What else I need? Oh shit. This is Cyclone bicycle. Hey, good morning.
What's up? How are you? The Commute. How many bridges is that, JC?
That's 4 bridges on the way here.
Okay.
And on the way back another 4. So all total 8 bridges a day.
8 bridges.
Yeah.
For your commute every day.
For my commute every day.